Hi again, everybody. In this video, the Amerks. Another dramatic overtime win. It's starting to become a story over there. Let's look at it coming up. All right, let's get on this. I got to get out of here. We'll talk about the Amerks again. In overtime again. My goodness. It's really starting to become quite a story, folks. I mean,
sounds interesting.
It's just weird. It's weird to see every game they played, they won in overtime, right? I mean, they won the first two games. I believe every game's in overtime. Yeah, this is bizarre. All right, let's look at the clips and we'll talk about it. I got 3 clips coming your way. Here we go. Amerks top comments in overtime again to take 2-1 series lead. And we will look at the, we'll look at the box score first. Okay, here we go. So you look at Utica, they open up the scoring. AJ Greer, our buddy, who mocked the bench. I wonder if he mocked it again the game before. Anyway, he scores at 7:34. They go up 1-0. Sean Malone ties it up at 14:34. And you can see very soon after, about 2 minutes later at 16:45, Lucas Rusick puts the Amerks ahead, 2-1 after 1. Then we go into the second. And again, the comments show that they are sticking around. Fabian Zetterlund ties it up at 2-2. Then Brandon Byro at 15:20. They have a flair for the dramatic late, these guys also. Brandon Byro scores, and that puts the Amerks ahead 3-2. But as you can see, Talvidi ties it up. All right, let's continue here. So 3-3 after 2. No scoring in the third, and we all know what that means. Here come the Amerks again. Ruotsalainen scores at 1:39 in from Krebs and Fitzgerald. Now, let me get you guys one more clip I'm going to throw in there. Here we go. There we go. All right, I've got my hands on the shots on goal, so I want to put that in there. So you can see in the first period, Rochester has the edge 12-11. Utica outshoots them in the second, 16-11, and Rochester in the third. So there you go. I mean, see, I wouldn't have known that if I wouldn't have known the momentum of the game if I didn't see these shots. So Rochester obviously should have maybe won this in regulation in that third period, the way they played in the third, 13-5, and 2-1 for them in the overtime. So this is becoming more and more of a story. You know, as I continue reporting on the Amerks, I'll tell you what, it's not something I've seen coming on this channel, but I know that you folks are hockey-minded people and understand what a farm team is, like some other franchises that maybe don't. We've got the future of the Sabres on this team, and it looks like Peterka is becoming more and more a forefront player as this playoff continues. I mean, he got a few assists, right, in this game, so he just continues and continues to show up in the playoffs, and which is music to our ears, guys, you know? Yeah, he had 2 assists. I'm making sure he didn't have 3. He had 2 assists. So let's go into the clip and then we'll wrap up this video, guys. Here we go. Here is something like about a 3-minute clip. Here we go.
Rolls to the near boards and continuing up the right side into the Rochester zone. Carried down in the corner. Greer around behind the net looking for the backhand wrap around. Comes loose again, takes a shot and scores. It was Greer between the circles, took a backhander just inside the post, and it's Utica to draw first blood in this one. Right, up the right wing, here's Schultz trying to catch up McInnes. Schultz, first shot in, rebound, they score! What a shot! Taken by Malone, chasing the puck as he's dumped to the ice, slides it along the ice underneath Smith. Able to tip it out over the line, Amerks double it back in. Yeah, but do clear the zone in time, so no offside. Moving in front, and when knocked back to his side, they score! At the back door, Amerks coming out now with the lead. And save and the rebound out the other side. Drop back on top to the left wing side. Zetterlund shot. And that one is in the net. They score. In and out just under the crossbar. Power play goal. And the Comets now on the board have tied it up.
Well, Zetterlund's going to get this one. A one-timer off the left wing side as it comes off the right point to the top of the left circle, and he makes no mistake.
Continuing on over the blue line. Byro on the left wing to the near side. Quick shot. They score! Off the right wing side. Thrown in a goal by Peterka. Somebody got a tip on it in front. And we'll find out who.
I watched Peterka in warm-up, and he was working on his shot, one-timers from that spot, and he was hitting them.
Board drops it off, and they feed around behind the net. Laberge now a stuff in attempt on the short side. Scramble with the puck, and it's in the net. They score. That one bounced out into the blue paint. Amerks player actually sprinting around, put it off his skate back in the net. And now this game is tied up. Time left with the man advantage, 12 seconds. On the left wing, carried down, Krebs, back to his side, shot, he scored! The Amerks put it away, one-time shot in OT, and again the Amerks win it 4-3 in overtime!
7 seconds left on the power play, and a pass from the left wing to the right wing circle, outside the dot, and he just gets it through. The Utica defender blocking, screening his own goaltender. I don't think Schmidt even saw it, but it ends up finding its way through two bodies to the back of the net, and Rochester again, 4-3 win, as that took, we had 1:46 power play. Took a minute and 39 seconds.
5 games played, 4 games in overtime. And the 4 wins for the Amerks, all 4-3 victories.
Could they have not done this on a better night than this? Packed house, unbelievable.
Yeah, Krebs was the one to pass through back to her side. Who was it that took that shot?
That was Ruotsalainen, maybe.
Yes, it was.
Ruotsalainen took the shot. Perfect feed from Krebs from the left wing side to Ruotsalainen on the right wing, and he one-times it home.
And there is another overtime victory for the Amerks. I mean, my goodness. Are they going to do the AHL version of the 93 Habs down there? The way it's starting to look, I'm wondering, is something really special going to happen here? Now, one thing I wanted to point out, I'll just read it out because I clipped it so I didn't forget. And okay, the Amerks have a chance to close out the Comets and advance to the third round for the first time since 2004, when the series resumes on Tuesday, May 17th, with Game 4 at the Blue Cross Arena at 7:05 p.m. So, does that technically count as the third round? I thought it was a play-in round, so see, I'm lost with that. Unless they just said that wrong. I'm just guessing that... have they not made the final, the final 8 teams since 2004? Is it really that long? Or did they mean the semifinals? It's either quarterfinals or semifinals they're talking about, but whatever it is, I mean, maybe they meant winning 2 playoff rounds in the same season? Because, I don't know, I got a little confused by that, so fill me in, guys, because I'm not too sure if they're right about that or not. But either way, it's nice to know that it's been a while since they've actually slapped together a run. And it looks like it's going to be for real, because when you keep winning in overtime, okay, that's one thing I've learned even playing myself. Excuse me, folks, I'm waking up. And Kitty's in here. It's under my green screen. I see a big bump on the floor. Anyway, it's good news with the kitty. Kitty's got, I've already landed a good home in the building for it, worst case scenario if we can't find the rightful owners, because I don't know if they're going to come forward or whatever. So this time of the year, people are awful. They abandon their pets, and you're cowards, you folks that do that. You're cowards that do that, and I wish you all the bad karma in the world. I do, I swear. Evil to do that to an animal. Getting back to the hockey. Let's see if they can close it out, because this is a pretty huge upset. I know that much about the AHL this season, that Utica is like didn't look like they were bad all year. They were just solid. So this is going to be a pretty huge upset if they can close the deal. And they seem up to the task. This doesn't seem like a fluke what's going on. This seems like a real run. So well, we're going to see. We'll know more if they can close this series out. Because if they can close this series out, this is for real. Absolutely already for real. But I want a for real run. This means they're going to go deep. They could go all the way, I believe, with our boys on that team. The guys that we know, the character guys like Krebs and Quinn and Katarka, these guys, Fitzgerald. I mean, this is going to be just great for us, for our kids, if they can have a deep run. And I believe they're 1 win away. Maybe another round after would be beautiful. We'll see. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. I got to go. Take care. I'll see you tonight. Have a good one.